The problem with a lot of you is you keep waiting for a sign or God to show you something before you take the risk or jump or whatever it is. When in reality, He's shown you so many times. There's been so many signs for you to actually commit and do what you want to do, take the risk, whatever, but you still don't. You fail to seize the actual opportunity and seize the potential. And this is going to be one of the biggest mistakes you ever met if you never actually decide to jump. Because I think what people fail to realize is, guys, you aren't a chosen one. It's not like, God handpicked you and was like, okay, you, right? What happens is you decide whether or not you want to be a chosen one. Because at the end of the day, you are the one that ultimately makes the decision to take the risk, to take the jump, whether you see the sign or you don't. You seize every single moment, every single opportunity, right? There's a saying like the perfect time never comes, you make the time perfect. And in that literal fact, in that literal sentence, should it become more aware to you that you need to decide you are the one that then goes on to achieve fucking greatness, that then goes on to do whatever it is He wants to do. And it should scare you, honestly. You shouldn't be motivated by like what could be. Almost in a way, you have to be like fearful of what could not be, right? I think about this all the time. It's almost like you're motivated by the fear of failure, a fear of taking the other path and ending up exactly where you don't want to be, and because of that you then strive, you then push, so forth and so on, right? And so if you don't take the chance, if you don't seize the opportunity, if you don't jump, imagine the life that you're actually going to live. And you're going exactly currently down that path because you still act upon how you feel. You keep feeding the life that you currently live and haven't actually gotten enough sick and tired as you think you are, or felt enough pain yet to the point where you're like, oh shit, this is actually like, I need to move, I need to make something happen. It's no longer a want, it's a need where you just can't take it anymore, bro. And the biggest, saddest part about that, right, is I've seen so many people think that they're fed up with their life. But then I see their actions every single day and they're not actually fed up. And so what happens is when I see the same people in 3 months and 6 months and a year and 2 years go by, and all that's happened is they've gotten more fat, they're in more debt, they're more broke than they were, they're more unhealthy, which is the worst. All these different things that are literally playing to their disadvantage in life as a whole, and they've caught that negative momentum. Where do you think they're going? And that's why it's like a lot of the times you'll hear people say, dude, you're going down the exact path that you deserve to go down. You're going down the exact path where you deserve to be. Like, you truly need to think about your current actions and be like, where's my life gonna go if I continue to do this? Like, literally imagine that to yourself. Write down your current actions, your current vices. You're like, okay, if I do this over and over and over again, where is it actually going to get me? And in that fear will then maybe help you to take the risk, to take the jump, as God's already shown you so many times. And then maybe you'll have, finally that time will come where you have that self-belief, where you have that courage to fucking jump, to conquer, to lead. And so you have to almost be motivated by like the fear of failure. And then as time goes on, as things change, as you develop, you then start thinking in a way of huge amounts of abundance. But, I could be lying to you if I said the reason I did start wasn't because of like the negative stuff, bro. Like it was the pain. It was the all of the garbage, all like literally the continuous hole like I dug myself in, and the fear of staying in that position, if not digging myself even further continuously, that led to the change, right? It's not like, I woke up and was like, oh my God, I can be a millionaire. It's like, no, I looked myself in the mirror and I was ashamed. And I was like, I don't want to look myself in the mirror in 60 years from now and be even more ashamed that I let my whole life go by and what could have, would have, should have been, right? I was like, no. Remember, the first thing that came to mind is I looked myself in the mirror. I was like, I need to get in shape. I need to get in fucking killer shape. Like, unimaginable shape. I need a huge chest, a ripped six-pack, nice bicep veins, like nice ratioed physique with nice legs. Like, I remember it so vividly. And then 2 years later, when I got in really good shape and I was looking at myself in the mirror, I felt so proud. But it started because of the fear. It didn't start because of, oh, you know, this and that. I was like, no, I looked myself in the mirror and I was like, damn, this sucks. So boys, hopefully you took something valuable from this video and really understanding the concepts, how important, how vital of a role they will actually play in your journey. And I'll see you boys in the next video.